Number 599 is Francesco Panetta of Italy, one of the favorites in the men's 10,000, 25 laps. And a field here, Frank, that you can narrow down, what, to 10 favorites?
This has to be the deepest field in this whole championships. It's not that it's a weak field, it's that there are so many men running well over 10,000 meters this year. There are at least 15 people within 10 or 15 seconds in this event.
As far as the United States is concerned, Ed Eyestone is involved, Gerard Donikowski, and Steve Plasencia, as we'll take a complete look at the field in the men's 10,000.
They started fairly slowly, and so they were about 34, 35 seconds at the 200 meters, which is a very slow 10,000 meter pace, about 29 minutes for the distance, and they'll run a minute faster than that probably. So someone else will take the lead, push the pace. And it's Ed Eyestone from the United States out in front.
And you have good feelings about Ed Eyestone. For some reason, you feel that at this moment in time, he could well, run a personal best and medal.
I think he's in good shape, and I think he's fairly fast, and he's cut back a little on the road racing schedule that he's been on. And so, yes, I think he has a chance. That's Antibo from Italy in second place, and as this race heats up, the Italians will go absolutely crazy.
Now let's take a look at this complete field. Francesco Panetta of Italy that we've talked about, he of course is one of the favorites. And we'll go to some of the others without giving a complete rundown. There's the United States, the two of the United States contingency. Paul Kipkoech, considered one of the favorites. There's Ed Eyestone. Arturo Barrios of Mexico, one of the favorites.
I think Arturo Barrios has a very, very good chance in this race. He's been the best road racer in the United States for the last 2 years, but he's also come over to Europe and done what a lot of the road racers can't do in the U.S. these days. He's shown that he can run on the track in Europe.
"23 laps to go." What is the tactics at this point in this kind of a race, Frank?
To not be where Ed Eyestone is right now. If you're going to be out in front, you have to take it and try to break the race open, which the Italians are hoping Panetta will do because he's a front runner. But Ed Eyestone, they're going at about 440 per mile pace rather than 425 to 430, which they would really be going were this a record pace. And so Eyestone is in a quandary saying, well, if I'm out front, I'm comfortable, nobody will bump me. But you don't want to be out front that early, and yet if he falls back and lets the pack pass him, he will get caught in the back, and there's always a chance he can trip and go down.
Wodajo Bulti of Ethiopia is running in second place.
Saeed Ouida, the great runner from Morocco, considered best in the world from 1,500 meters to 10,000 meters, did not run in the 10,000 here in Rome, is going to concentrate on the 5,000. That really opened up this 10,000 meter race, and knowing how much Frank Schroeder enjoys this particular event, it'll be interesting to see how it develops.
Coming down the straight with just over 11 laps to go. Arturo Barrios of Mexico has the lead with Steve Benz, number 413, running second. Wodajo Bulti is there, along with Francesco Panetta of Italy. They are the top four right now.
And they're content to let Barrios lead. At this point, if I were Barrios, I would let some of the field go by, because if he's going to make a surge to win this race, he should do it in the last 4 laps or 3 laps of the race, not with 11 laps to go. Steve Benz hanging on in second place. Francesco Panetta, the favorite, on the outside of Bulti in third and fourth. And then Paul Kipkoech in the white headband again coming up. Maybe he's going to make a surge again the way he did earlier in the race. And there he goes.
He made that surge earlier, but it didn't seem to have that much of an effect. Everybody went with him, and then he dropped back and decided just to tag along for a while.
Well, not to belabor a prize fight analogy, but it's a little bit like softening somebody up. You go out hard, make them suffer a little bit, chase you down, and you see how well they recover from the effort. Obviously, he believes he can recover well from those kinds of efforts. But they're catching him pretty easily, and here's Panetta, and he may make a move now. He may catch he may catch Kipkoech and go by and try to make a break and steal the race.
10 laps to go, and of course he has the crowd with him here.
In a 65-second 400 meters, they sped up. They've made a break. If Panetta goes now and goes very hard, he could steal this race, and everybody else in the pack, they better catch him real quick. And they realize that other people are trying to close the gap because they know something's happening. Salvatore Antibo from Italy going up. We've got a little teamwork going on here. This is it. The race has started. The commitment's been made.
Paul Kipkoech continues to lead. Panetta is running second. Antibo of Italy is running third, but he hasn't been able to close down on them yet.
What a smart move by Panetta. Kipkoech was playing the game he was playing earlier in the race. Go out hard, ease up, but then Panetta went with him, and look at that. Now he doesn't ease up. These two men are running away with this race.
Can they both hold this pace now with 9 laps to go?
Yes, they can, and what they have to do, Salvatore Antibo is out of it, he's fading, but Martivagno is coming up trying to close the gap. The great Finn in 4th place, 62 seconds for that 400 meters. They can't keep up this pace. They will slow down eventually, but what they want is for when they start to slow down, they will have a gap on the pack. Vagno in 3rd place in the headband knows he has to catch him. He has to go after him, and Antibo hanging tough, trying to go with him because Antibo in 4th place knows that if he drops back now, he's out of it. And Kunze from East Germany coming up as well.
Panetta in a better position than Kipkoech because he's able to draft on him. He's able to just stay in rhythm with him and let him pull him through.
Panetta, if he is fit, and he looks very comfortable in 2nd place, if he is fit, he is in the best position of anybody in this field because Kipkoech has to stay out front. If he gets absorbed by the pack, he will not finish in the medals. He has to keep going. He's starting to slow down. I would expect any time now, Panetta will go by him.
And meanwhile, Marty Vagno of Finland tries to close on the lead duo. 8 laps to go.
And there goes Paul Kipkoech again, and he is really moving. He's going at 60-second pace. He just ran a 63.205 for the last 800 meters, and they're going faster. They're going to run about 3 minutes or 3:03, 3:04 for a 1,200-meter segment in the middle of this race. You can see Panetta cannot hold this, but he may be smart.
Paul Kipkoech out in front. Panetta is running second. Now we will have a battle for the bronze medal. Arturo Barrios, Kunze, Steve Benz, Marty Vagno. They're hanging around in that small pack that's all running together in 3rd place.
And now I think Paul Kipkoech has slowed down a little bit, but on the screen it says lap 62.7. He may have thrown a 62, 63-second lap in there. Again, just amazing. When everyone says he's going to come back to us, he goes faster.
And of course, there's the 3rd place battle, but the roar is for Panetta, who is lapping runners. He is in 2nd place, and the battle now, as far as a mystery, will be who will finish up in 3rd place, as Paul Kipkoech striding through the night of Rome for the gold.
And now the crowd is behind Kipkoech. They realize Panetta's not going to catch him, and they realize they're seeing something magic here tonight. They're really getting behind him. Everybody's going crazy.
Paul Kipkoech just checking to see where everybody is, and there was no question in his mind. And Arturo Barrios is battling with Kunze for 3rd place. We'll be picking that up as right now Kipkoech goes for the finish line.
And he seems to be slowing down. Anybody in the world would. 26:37. He is going to run an amazing 2nd half of the race. Panetta is going to get caught, and there's a mistake. Barrios has finished 1 lap too soon. He thought he was finished the race, and he's not, and now Panetta is dying. He thought he was finished. Kunze in 3rd place, trying to catch Panetta, trying to hold on. Everybody thought the race was over.
What happened was when they came by the other time, it showed 1 lap to go. There was confusion with the 1 lap marker up. They did not have the bell. The bell rang then, and half the field has stopped.
And now, oh, this is terrible. Fortunately, Kipkoech has not slowed down. He is speeding up. But this may rob the Italians of 2nd place because Kunze is closing on Panetta in 3rd place. Here he comes, Paul Kipkoech. Just an incredible, incredible performance. And after all that, 60 seconds for the last quarter, but Panetta is going to hold off Kunze.
Here comes Panetta as he strides for second place. Hansjörg Kunze of East Germany will settle for third.
A terrible mistake for Arturo Barrios. He started to sprint too soon. He may have gotten the medal, but now he'll never know. Steve Binns in fifth. Here's Barrios, just dejected. They finished. They thought they had finished. I saw him sprinting with 600 meters to go. I said, boy, is he moving. I guess he wants to get ahead of these people, but he thought he was only 200 meters from the finish. And when you do that, you just don't recover. Paul Kipkoech unofficially has run 13 minutes, 24 seconds for the second 5,000 meters of this race. Clearly the fastest in history. Not only that, a good chance it'll be faster than they run the 5,000 meters men's race.
An incredible race by Kipkoech, a 24-year-old Kenyan soldier, and it made the aficionados in Rome wonder what would have happened had Oida been in that race, the way Kipkoech would sprint and then draw back and sprint and finally leave the field. A marvelous victory for the Kenyan. Italy gets the silver with Panetta and the bronze to Kunze of East Germany.